If you've ever walked away from a friend feeling worse than when you showed up, that's not a bad day. That's your brain flagging a pattern it's been quietly tracking for months, maybe years. And the problem with fake friends is they don't look fake. They look exactly like real ones.
Here's the first sign dark psychology says you should never ignore. Number 1, the selective cheerleader. Watch closely what happens when something genuinely good happens to you. A real friend lights up, no hesitation. A fake friend pauses, just half a second, but you feel it. Then comes the redirect, a subject change, something they're working on, or a quiet, just be careful though. Here's the dark part. A fake friend is incredibly reliable when things go wrong. When you're struggling, heartbroken, or failing at something, they're right there, and it feels like loyalty. But your pain is safe territory for them. It doesn't threaten them. It might even comfort them. Your problems make them feel equal to you. Your wins, though, those feel threatening. That's when the support disappears. They were never cheering for you. They were just waiting for the next fall. Psychologists call this benign envy management.
And right now, thinking back, you already know exactly who I'm talking about. Number 2, the compliment assassin. This one is sneaky because the compliment assassin never insults you directly. That would be too obvious. Instead, they master the backhanded compliment. You look amazing. I almost didn't recognize you. That's actually impressive for someone like you. They wrap the knife so smoothly you almost want to say thank you. Psychologists call this negging, a tactic designed to chip away at your confidence while keeping full deniability. The goal is to keep you slightly unsure of yourself, because an insecure version of you is a lot easier to control.
Number 3, the information broker. And here's where it starts getting darker. A fake friend is a suspiciously excellent listener. They ask the right questions, they remember every detail, and they make you feel deeply understood. But what they're actually doing is building a file. Every fear you confess, every vulnerability you share in confidence gets stored, not to support you, but to be referenced later, usually disguised as, "I'm just being honest with you." Psychologists call this social leverage. The difference is simple. A real friend uses what you share to lift you. A fake friend uses it to stay above you. And over time, you start to notice it. You start editing yourself before you even speak. You think twice before sharing good news, before admitting a fear, before being honest about how you're really doing. That's not overthinking. That's your instincts protecting you from someone who learned long ago that your openness comes with a price.
Number 4, the invisible competitor. A fake friend doesn't want to beat you in a race. They just want to make sure you never realize there is a race. They go quiet when you're being praised. They find the flaw in your win before the celebration is even over. And somehow they always have something just a little bigger going on. You got promoted, they're about to launch a startup. You ran a 5K, they're training for a marathon. It's exhausting. But here's the thing. It's not really about you. It's about them. Deep down, they can only feel okay about themselves when the people around them are doing slightly worse. Psychologists call this social comparison sabotage. And the uncomfortable truth is, for this to work, they need you close enough to compare, close enough to keep just slightly behind. Number 5, the guilt architect. When you set a boundary with a fake friend, watch what happens. Suddenly, you're the problem. You've changed. You're being cold. You're not who you used to be. They don't respond to your boundary with respect. They respond with a campaign. They flip the script so fast that you end up apologizing for protecting yourself. If saying no makes you the villain of their story, that is not a friendship. That is a control system wearing a friendly face.
Number 6, the mirror manipulator. This is the most dangerous one and also the hardest to spot, because the mirror manipulator doesn't do anything dramatic. There's no big fight, no obvious betrayal. It's quieter than that. It's the friend who every time you share an idea says, "I mean, it could work, but," followed by 3 reasons it probably won't. It's the one who, right before you go for something that excites you, brings up every time something similar didn't work out. "I just want you to be realistic."
Psychologists call this covert narrative control, and it's the reason some friendships feel quietly exhausting even when nothing dramatic has ever happened. Over months, over years, something shifts. You stop sharing your ideas. You stop celebrating out loud. You start shrinking without realizing you've been doing it. And the scariest part, you started to think those doubts were your own voice. The damage isn't done in moments, it's done in accumulation. And here's what all of this means. If you've been going back and forth in your head wondering whether you're being too dramatic or too suspicious, this is for you. You were not paranoid. You were not too sensitive. Your gut was detecting a pattern that your brain hadn't named yet. And now it has a name. So if you were looking for a sign to start trusting your instincts, this video is that sign. Drop a comment with the sign that hit hardest, subscribe for more deep psychology, and watch this next video right here to protect your mind.